Hello, welcome. I'm Elizibar. This is Batman: The Adventures Continue, number 4. And you know what? I had a pretty darn good time reading this book. I had a good enough time reading this book. I stopped caring about the art. I know that sounds terrible, but it's true. We open up. Batman's chasing Catwoman. We get some absolutely great little narration boxes from him. Maybe Tim is right. Maybe I do tend to take my time chasing Catwoman. Could be there's a certain reluctance on my part, or that she's good at the chase. Or maybe it's just that. They're having fun. This is like a date for them. It really comes across in the art. It really comes across in the narration. And now, if I was going to be uncharitable, I'd be like, really? She's just solid flat black. There's no gradations here like there are here and here. Like, this is no less dynamic. You should still have some gradations here to let us know that, she's not like this light absorbing object or something. Over here, you know what? I think I can let that one go because she's in profile. There's probably a light source behind her. Like, I can dig that one. But right here, come on. All right, that's all the complaint I'm going to do about the art. Oh, did I even show this one? Like that little teeny tiny Catwoman. I can let that one go. I can let that one go. Because I'm Batman. So what happens in this one? He's chasing her. She's stolen like this crown. And that is a segue into boom, Azrael rolling into town, catching her, getting ready to interrogate her. Naturally, he and Batman have a little fight-a-rooney, a little scuffle. Some fisticuffs are raised. It's good stuff. They scheme back and forth over the course of this. It feels really good. It feels really natural. Mr. Order of St. Dumas here. They have backstory. We learned some of that backstory stuff in their conversation, but it's hinted at. It's not like rolling in and being like, Bruce Wayne, you were a student at the Order of St. Dumas from 2002 to 2004. You scored an A plus in punching people and a B minus in sitting still. There's nothing stupid like that. It's just like Bruce came, he learned some stuff, he didn't learn some other stuff. That's it. Just a lot of hinting, a few things stated, boom, 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 to give us like the pertinent facts to build the narrative around. Really well done. The two of them interact great together. They're both scheming against each other to get to the same goal, which is to recover an artifact that Catwoman stole. And I don't think it's too much of a spoiler to kind of show how they get it back. So we'll just like flip over here. Like, I'm watching the last season of the animated series now, so I recognize like where some of these designs are coming from. Apparently, I'd never seen it before, or I just totally blanked it out. It was a WB season, man. It was like 1998, but before Batman Beyond came out. So when I see stuff like Bane in that stupid costume with like the rivets around his eyes and the big spiky collar, it's just kind of like, this is dumb. It is. That's a dumb costume. All the designs are different at that point in the series, but I can see that the comic here is borrowing more from that than from like the original 2 seasons of the show. So like when Cobblepot is sitting here and he looks more like in that last season, okay, I get it. Iceberg Lounge, baby. So naturally, that's of course where they go when they're going to interrogate somebody to learn what's going on. And of course, the interrogation gets a little bit brutal. I love the look on Batman's face right there when he sees just what it is that Jean Paul did. Now, I said they were like scheming against each other, working against each other, but they're also like after the same thing. You can see it right there. And of course, Jason Todd is watching the whole thing. You're slipping, old man, letting someone else pull the vanishing act on you. But you know what? Bruce is not about to let the penguin go crack his skull on the pavement, so he saves him, pulls him up, and Jean Paul gets away to go do Jean Paul things. And I think I might have just spoiled a little bit of where they go to do those Jean Paul things, but it's pretty satisfying. I'm trying to think if the stuff that happens there at the end was hinted at in the cartoon. I'm not sure if it is. I still got like 10 episodes to go on that show. So if it is, I haven't seen that episode yet. But all in all, this is the best issue of this series so far. This is absolutely the best one. We get a new villain introduced, Azrael. We get another villain that shows up and he's kind of like the big boss at the end, not naming names. We get to see the Penguin. We actually get to see them do some like detective work, which in this case means we're just beating somebody up, but still, like a little bit of detective. He's supposed to be the world's greatest detective, so getting to see just a little bit of detective stuff, even if it's just like a brutal interrogation, is a lot of fun. I don't really like some of the designs, like the Catwoman design's a little too stylized. The design from like the first two seasons of the show, when they were still on Fox, much better design. A lot less stylized. It looks more realistic, which is a silly thing to say for a children's cartoon. But, it is what it is. Check this one out. If you haven't picked up any of the previous issues, I think you can pick this one up and enjoy it just fine. The only part of it that really ties into previous issues is the Jason Todd. I don't think it's actually was revealed yet that actually like explicitly that was Jason Todd, but that's got to be Jason Todd that's watching them. I don't think any of that has been too important. Like, so if you're missing that, all you're losing is like the context for who's watching Bruce Wayne. Not really that big of a deal. And if you do pick it up, you get to see some awesome Azrael action. You get to see some awesome Batman action. You get to see them fighting, striving, struggling. Awesome stuff. Highly recommend this one. This is like if 5 is average, this is like a solid like 7.5. I think this is a pretty good use of your cashola. It's fun. It's colorful. I don't know what else you could want. Take care of yourselves and bye-bye.